Well, I'd never really known about rebounding, and I found that class a lot of fun. We were just 8 women jumping on trampolines at the beach. What's not more great about that?
And the rebounding instructor was phenomenal. I just was very excited about that, and I ordered a rebounder, and I'm still waiting for it to come in, and I can't wait.
The instructors were all fabulous. The rebounder was awesome. I remember when we all came back from the beach after rebounding, that we were rebounding off the wall. We had such an exciting night that night. You know, it's like we didn't want to end.
Hi, Joanne Schmallenberger here at South Natick Waterfalls in Massachusetts from Gravoxy Fitness, which is Gravity and Oxygen, Gravoxy. Also Beyond Fitness Rebounding. Rebounding is this modality that I'm standing here with these mini trampolines, but they're actually rebounders. The one over to my left is a mini trampoline that you would buy in the store, and I'm going to go over what the difference is between all three of these look-alike mini trampolines. This is the very first one that I've ever used, and it's one of my favorite. I use it every single day with my elderly clients, with my autistic kids, with people that just want to do a basic bounce, cancer people, prevention of disease. This cleanses the lymphatic system and triples the white blood cells in 2 minutes, and I'm going to show you what I mean by that. As I step up here, I take my feet about hip width apart, soften my knees, I stick my butt back a little bit, throw my hips forward a little bit. What I'm doing is I'm getting my pelvis in a neutral position. Keeping the knees softened, I'm just pressing up and down. Notice I'm not bobbing my knees. I'm just pressing into the mat very gently. What's happening is I'm creating the lymphatic movement. You have more lymphatic fluid in your body than you do blood. You have these one-way valves that when I'm bouncing opens and closes. So the faster I do it, the faster the one-way valves open up. So what's happening is it creates like a vacuum cleaner suction type of effect with the lymphatic system, which I like to call rotor rebounding, because it helps the body and the cells detox by taking all the bad stuff into the system and pump it up to the subclavian vein, and then you defecate with a breath, sweat, or through urination or other ways. But just bouncing in 2 minutes, you cleanse the entire lymphatic system, you triple your white blood cells, but this is 90% shock-free. Now, I would not recommend standing in one static position, so you could lean to one side, then to the other side. I love this bar because you can hold on to it and move in all different directions. Now, notice I'm moving my feet in different directions. What I am doing is applying my heel down first. You don't want to put the ball of the foot down first, because then you actually put a little trauma into the knee joint. So it's a heel, flat foot, then flat foot. So you're going back and forth. You can go a wide lateral, side to side. But the idea is you want the bouncing. You don't have to jump, because the health benefits are all from the bouncing, and that is the most effective part of rebounding. So what I can do is a little jog, which is great because it feels good. So somebody who doesn't want to do a lot and wants to really get the good lymphatic movement and strengthen the cells, every single cell of your body, trillions of cells at once. Nothing else does that. Also, Einstein said in 1911, if you took acceleration, deceleration, and aligned it vertically to gravity, you'd have the best exercise for the human cells. Here it is, rebounding, or AKA rebouncing. So the other thing I want to show you is when you're on a treadmill, you're going in one direction. Notice there's no movement. Yes, you get your lymphatic system going with all exercise, but watch the difference. Here's a treadmill. Now here's a shuffle. Look at how much gravity I'm harnessing. So you're getting stronger and stronger and stronger. So now I can take it into a little twist, so I can get a little bit more fancy. But what's great about this bar is you can hold on to it. I can do abduction work, so now I'm working lateral core strength. I can kick back, I'm stretching my quadriceps, working my hamstrings. I can kick forward, doing more core. So you see, it's multi-dimensional, which is great. You can go side to side, you can put on a song and dance. And the thing is, what you want to get is the health benefits. That's the best part about rebounding. So this is the NEEDAK, NEEDAK, rebounders.com. But definitely, if you're looking to buy one of these, we give discounts. So you can go to gravoxyfitness.com. That's Gravoxy fitness.com. Now I'm going to show you another one. This is the Bellicon, which we also sell at a discount. This is bigger, but it is a lot softer edge, so this actually relaxes the nervous system. It's more gentle, it's calming, and you feel so good. It's also a larger unit, so for people like myself with longer legs, you're going to be able to get more surface and more area side to side. So now just bouncing up and down, you're creating that same ease, less stress, core strength, but what the best part is, your immune system is getting built up. So you're starting to feel not only wonderful, but you're getting a lot of cellular strength. So you can go into a fast sprint, which now this is just cardio. This is not as much immune system and cellular, but it's less stress than running on the pavement. Same thing, you change your footing, you're now going to go into multi-dimensional patterns. And that's one of the things I do like about the bungee cord rebounder, is that it is wider. See, I can take a wider stance. I can do much more lengthening or slengthening, as I call it. You can reach and reach. So flexibility in motion, all these different things. You can get more graceful with your dance or ballet. You can do different things such as yoga. You can sit on the edge, get your sit bones on the edge, and you can go into an easy pose. And what better place to do an easy pose by the energy of the waterfalls? And you can just relax. The body weight leads forward, so you can just breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. What's wonderful about being here in South Natick with this energy of the waterfalls is that not only are you grounding yourself, you're cleansing, but you're also engaged with nature and the energy of the waterfalls, and you just feel so relaxed, and you also feel very invigorated as well. But remember, with most standard fitness modalities that you do, you're pounding. You're on a hard surface. So you can do jumping jacks. You can do knees up. And if you don't want to jump, you just do the bounce walk. See, bounce walk is just as nice. You can go side to side. And what you're doing is you're changing your patterns in different movements. Kicks, kickbacks, kick forward. You can slow it down and just do more vertical core work, which I love. You can do the arms different way. We also have something that we've added, which is really great. But before I go into that, I want to talk about this rebounder over here. I'm not going to talk too much about it, because the one thing I will say is do not go to the store and buy a cheap one. I want you to notice the difference. Small, but watch. It's when I'm doing the health bounce, it's going to do a little bit of the same effect, but this is all I would ever recommend. Nothing more than this on here. This is cheaply made. It's $60. You're better off buying a NEDAC if you're looking for health and wellness. If you're looking for more exercise patterns and a bigger surface, then I would go with the bungee cord. Again, you can call us and we can help you. But what we have that nobody else has, that we've added to rebounding, is hydrokinetic shakers. I want to introduce these to you because when our legs are on the rebounder, you notice we're hitting the surface. So when you hit the surface, your legs and your butt muscles and your leg muscles are getting stronger because you're hitting the mat. But the arms aren't hitting anything. They're not hitting the surface. So what we do is we've added these shakers, and the shakers are hydrokinetic with water so that they move. They're only 1.25 pounds, but when I start running, I'm not going to talk right now because they're going to make noise. So what happens there is now I'm getting more core strength, getting more upper body work. So when we start doing things like this, and I want to jog with it, so what you're getting is a lot more upper body work. Even though you're working on the cellular level, this has added a whole extra cardiovascular and a whole different muscular contraction to your upper body. You can swing to relax. This actually does more strengthening. So you get your heart rate up a lot more when you use the hydrokinetic shaker. So this is part of our program, but there's so much more to this, and I could go on and on. But basically what I want to say to you is that there is no other exercise that's been devised by man, and NASA did that research back in the 70s, than rebounding. It's, it's 75%, 80%, depending on the unit you use, shock-free, and it's so much more efficient. So with that in mind, if any of you ever need any help, feel free to call us, 508-545-1320. We're here to help you. Betsy's here to help you. It's a great team of people. It's cellular health and well-being. You're great when you feel great. Remember, it's not what you look like, it's how you feel and what you are to other people. And when you feel good, you are good. Use Gravity to strengthen you, not weaken you. Thank you. Take care.